Okay, let's talk about race and our DNA. Race is supposed to be what is in you biologically, and ethnicity is the culture based on religion, customs, language, and geographical region. According to the United States, I learned that wherever your ancestors were from in the 1800s is what you are. Here's a statement from the U.S. Office of Personnel Management Guide to Personal Data Standards using a form for ethnicity and race identification. Ethnicity and race information is requested under the authority of 42 U.S.C. Section 2000E16 and in the compliance with the Office of Management and Budget 1997 revision to the standards for the classification of federal data on race and ethnicity. Providing this information is voluntarily and has no impact on employment status, but in the instance of missing information, your employing agency will attempt to identify your race and ethnicity by visual observation. This information is used as necessary to plan for equal employment opportunity throughout the federal government. It is also used by the U.S. Office of Personnel Management or employing agency, maintaining the records to locate individuals for personnel research or survey response in the production of summary, descriptive statistics, and analytical studies in support of the function for which the records are collected and maintained or related for workforce studies. Yeah, basically, so they can tax you, categorize you, whatever they say. I've noticed that the categories have changed over the years and might still continue to change. But based on that mess, I will try to find us. Okay, now based on our DNA and family tree lines, my ancestors, I am considered an Israelite Hawaiian. America includes North America, South America, Central America, and Canada. Before the 1800s, our ancestors were in the Americas. Our DNA states Jewish DNA on both sides, but Jewish is not a race, it's a religion, which I do not practice. One DNA company has our family, or my DNA, as our family coming from Israel. Another DNA mapping company used for mapping ancestors puts us in Cairo, Egypt, which is back in the ancient times was the land of our family, but that's the land where we fled to because of the famine. Egypt is named after Noah of the Bible's grandson through his son Ham. Egypt is in North Africa, but we're not from there, therefore we're not African. But we do have African relatives. That is basically where our family fled to. We are from Israel, so therefore we are Israelites. Israel is considered in the Middle East, and the Middle East was conquered by the Arabs. So technically we're Arabic, but since we are from a Pacific tribe given to Israel, that is what we are. We do have Arabic relatives also. So let's try and explain what I am using present-day classifications of the United States. The 1800s, our family was in Hawaii, which had its own people, but it's included in the United States, North America. We are Native Hawaiian, and our family married other natives in America at the time on both sides of my family. So your mother is an Israelite Hawaiian. Our people were captured and enslaved and taken all over the world. As that happened, many nationalities were mixed in with us, especially from the islands and America. Now, let's talk about my race is Israelite and my ethnicity is Hawaiian. We believe in one God and we had animal sacrifices. I don't follow any religion other than the 5 books of law given to Moses called the Pentateuch. I believe it's called Pentateuch, but might be wrong. We never worship the area, the animals, the sky, and the physical things around us. They were part of us. And if they're part of us, we are very concerned because of that. We memorized the sky and the constellations, for it was crucial for our society as a whole because it told us many things that we needed to sustain our life. Example, water is sacred. It's like our blood that flows within the body. We use the taste, the temperature, the wind directing the waves, and even the color told us many things. Even when the fish were jumping out of certain areas in the water, it told us things. Another example, we used the moon. It told us when our period was coming for the females, and when was the best time to conceive, how long to stay in the sweat lodge, when to go in the sweat lodge. And we celebrated in many ways. Our culture repeated itself in the life, in the stories, in the chants, in the dances that we did. It allowed us to sustain life and pass things on to the younger generation. Our people were great wave finders, which are ocean voyagers who use senses, knowledge, and canoes to get where we needed to go. We didn't use any physical instruments to guide them. Our canoe, point of our canoe was like the compass needle in the ocean, and the sky above was the compass. The stories, the chants, the dances was our survival guide in life. The way we lived our lives changed drastically when others infiltrated in our society, even beating and killing us for performing our culture, or being just who we were.